feral hogs tearing up your land? Don't let these invasive pests outsmart you. Discover practical, proven strategies to protect your property and take control. Watch now to learn expert tips that make a real difference. If you're new to dealing with feral hogs, understanding the value of working in pairs or groups is crucial for safety. These animals can charge quickly and with surprising power, so having someone to back you up ensures better accuracy and reduces risks during a hunt. A single shot might not stop them right away, even if it's well placed, because they have thick hides and can keep moving. That's why coordinating with a partner allows for follow-up actions if the first attempt isn't perfect. Aerial pursuits using aircraft like drones or small planes might seem costly up front, but they offer a secure way to scan large territories and spot groups from above without putting yourself in direct harm's way. This method lets you cover more ground efficiently, identifying hotspots where these invasive species gather and cause damage to crops or land. One of the strongest defenses for keeping feral hogs off your property involves setting up reliable barriers. To make them truly effective, focus on elevation first. Aim for something between 6 and 8 feet tall to block any attempts at leaping over. Material choice plays a big role too. Opt for durable options like treated lumber, heavy-duty metal mesh, or reinforced wire that can withstand repeated impacts without breaking down. Avoid flimsy alternatives that might bend or snap under pressure from rooting or pushing. Another key element is securing the base. Dig down at least 2 feet into the soil to anchor it firmly, preventing any underground tunneling that could create entry points. This not only stops burrowing, but also adds overall stability against weather or animal force. Regular checks are essential. Walk the perimeter weekly to spot any wear, gaps, or weak spots, and fix them promptly with patches or reinforcements to maintain full coverage. Capturing these pests through well-designed setups can significantly cut down their numbers on your land. Various designs exist, each tailored to different scenarios based on terrain and population size. Quick closing mechanisms, for instance, trigger shut when weight is applied, making them straightforward for smaller areas. Enclosure-style units baited with corn or other attractants lure them inside before sealing off escape routes, ideal for handling multiple individuals at once. Mesh-based systems deploy expandable webbing that ensnares them upon entry, providing a humane option for relocation if regulations allow. Selecting the right one depends on your local environment and the extent of the problem. Always check state wildlife guidelines to ensure compliance, as some methods might require permits or specific handling protocols to avoid legal issues. Chemical controls like plant-killing agents can help manage habitats by eliminating vegetation that sustains feral hog populations, making your area less appealing for them to settle. These tools target roots and foliage, disrupting food chains without direct confrontation. However, responsible application is vital to prevent spillover effects on beneficial wildlife or water systems. Start by picking formulations labeled as eco-friendly, ones rigorously evaluated for minimal impact on non-target species, soil health, and nearby streams. Research products that break down naturally over time to avoid long-term residue buildup. Proper dosing follows manufacturer guidelines. Precisely over-application could lead to runoff, harming aquatic life or contaminating groundwater, while underuse might not achieve the desired clearance. When deploying these agents, wear protective gear and apply during calm weather to minimize drift. Monitor treated zones afterward, noting if plant regrowth occurs or if hog activity decreases as expected. If results fall short, a follow-up treatment might be needed, but space them out to allow natural recovery in unaffected areas. Integrate this with physical deterrence, such as reinforced perimeters or habitat modifications, to block access to remaining resources, acorns or grains on your fields. This combined approach not only curbs invasions, but also supports biodiversity by preserving native plants elsewhere. For long-term success, rotate methods seasonally, adapting to migration patterns or breeding cycles observed in your region. Beyond barriers and captures, exploring natural repellents or sound devices can add layers to your strategy. Ultrasonic emitters, for example, produce frequencies that irritate hogs without affecting humans or pets, though their range is limited and they work best in enclosed spaces. Scent-based deterrents using predator urine or strong herbal mixes can discourage approach, applied around vulnerable crops or entry points. These are low-cost supplements to main efforts, requiring reapplication after rain but offering non-lethal alternatives. Community involvement strengthens outcomes. Share observations with neighboring landowners to coordinate regional controls, perhaps through local co-ops that pool resources for shared equipment like motion-activated cameras for monitoring. Electric fencing provides an advanced twist on traditional barriers, delivering mild shocks on contact to train hogs to stay away over time. Install multi-strand wires at varying heights, powered by solar chargers for remote areas, and ensure grounding is solid for consistent performance. This setup is more flexible than solid walls, allowing easy adjustments as needed, but test voltage regularly to keep it effective against persistent groups. In hunting scenarios, using trained dogs under controlled conditions can flush out hidden individuals, but select breeds experienced with such tasks and always prioritize animal welfare to comply with ethical standards. For larger-scale operations, thermal imaging tools during nighttime hunts improve detection in dense cover, revealing heat signatures that daytime scouting might miss. Pair this with suppressed firearms for quieter, less startling engagements, minimizing herd scatter. Post-hunt, proper field dressing and disposal prevent attracting more through scents, following biosecurity protocols to avoid disease spread. Educational resources from agricultural extensions can update you on emerging techniques, like fertility controls being researched for population management without eradication. Balancing these tactics requires ongoing assessment-track damage levels, like rooted-up soil or crop losses, to measure progress and tweak plans. Document successes and challenges in a log for future reference, perhaps sharing anonymized data with forums for collective insights. What approaches have you found useful against similar issues? Drop your thoughts in the comments to help others facing this challenge. Stick around for our upcoming content where we dive into advanced pest management strategies. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, smash the like, and share this video with your friends.